Hi, welcome to Math and Computer Tutorial channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Okay, so today's video, I will discuss to you how to update records using DML statements or data manipulation language using insert, update, and delete statements. A DML statement is executed when you add new rows to a table using insert statement. And to modify existing rows in a table, we'll use update statement. To remove existing rows from a table, a delete statement will be used. Okay, so let's start with update statement. So we have syntax. Update is to modify existing values in a table. So you have to type update, then type the table's name, set what column to be updated, and then type the new value of this column. Also have one or more columns to be updated. You can specify one or more columns here. And then you have where clause. Okay, so as you can see that where clause is enclosed with bracket. It means that this is optional. So you can omit this if you want. You can specify where clause if you want to update a specific row or rows. Okay, so let's start. Let us apply using Oracle Apex. Okay, so let us now update records in our existing table. So let us check first our existing table. Select asterisk from employee table. Okay, so we have here records from employee table. Okay, so let us update these records. Okay, so for example, I want to update record of employee number 1005. So let us update his department ID. So let's make it 20. The department ID should be 20. Okay, so type update. You have table's name, employee, then set. So we will set the department ID to new value 20. So our column name is dep ID. Dep ID equals to 20. So set dep ID equals to 20. It means that we are modifying the value of dep ID to 20. So we are updating this. Okay. So since we will update only one record, then we have to specify the where clause, where employee number equals to 1005, so that only one record will be updated. Okay, so where employee number equals to 1005. Okay, so only one record will be updated. So click now run. Okay, so we have one row updated. So let us check the record. So select asterisk from employee. Okay, so you can see here that employee number 1005 is now updated his department ID to 20. Okay. So another one, what if I want to update two columns at the same time. So say let us update records of employee number 1006. So let us update his salary and, for example, his department ID. Okay, so the same. So copy the update command, then let us edit the set dep ID equals to, say for example, from dep ID 20, so let us make 30 for example, and then at the same time let us update his salary to say 20,000. So salary equals to 20,000. Okay, so I have two columns here to be updated, dep ID with new value to 30 and salary, update this to 20,000, where employee number equals to record number 2, which is employee number 1006. Okay, so this refers only to one record. Okay, so highlight now, then click run. Okay, so one row updated again. So let us check the records if it is updated already. Okay, for employee number 1006, his salary now is updated to 20,000 and department ID equals to 30. So you can update more than one column at the same time. Okay, so what if a work clause will be omitted? So for example, what will happen if update employee, for example, update employee, set for example, salary. Say, let us use salary equals to, say, 25,000. Okay, so this time we will not include work clause. So what will happen? Okay, so take note that we have different salary values here. 15,000, 20, 12,000. So let us update the salary to 25,000 without the work clause. So let us see what will happen. So run now. So 6 rows updated. Okay, because omitting the work clause, it means that you're updating all rows in your table. Okay, so let us now check the records. So you can see all salary of all employees are now 25,000. Okay, so that is updating statement. Okay, so how about, so for example, if you want to add records. Okay, so we have now 6 rows, 6 records. So if you want to add new records to your table, so then the insert statement will be used. Okay, so to add the records, new records, so you have insert into table's name, employee. Okay, then type values. Value, so you have to provide value for each column in your table. Okay, so we have employee number, so 1007. For F name, say let us say key. Then last name, so you have to provide value for third column which is last name, say De La Cruz, comma, then you have to provide salary values, say 12,000, and then dep ID, so let us type dep ID 10, okay? Highlight, then click now run. Okay, so one row inserted. So let us now check again the records. So all in all, we have now 7 rows returned. So this is our new record, employee number 1007. Okay, so you can also insert record using a specific column. For example, I want to insert records using 3 columns only, say employee number, first name, and last name only. And then for the salary and dep ID, we don't have value yet. No? We will not assign value yet for these 2 columns. So therefore, so we will type, so we have to copy now. Let's copy the insert command. So insert into employees. So this time we will indicate the column name, employee number, then we have F name and L name. So if you will indicate the column names, it means that you will only supply values for this column. Okay, I have 3 columns here, so you need to supply 3 values also. Okay, so because employee number should be unique, so I need to change my employee number. Okay, let us provide new name. Okay, so this is for employee number, F name. So this is your second value. Your third value is for your last name. Okay, so highlight now and click run. Okay, so we have 1 row inserted. Okay, so let us check the new data of our table. So select all. So as you can see, I have new records 1008. So we have value for first name and last name, but for salary and department ID, the value is empty. Okay. You can also delete records if you want. So DML statement, delete. So you can delete record. So for example, let us delete record 1008. Okay. So delete from employee. Okay. Include where clause because we will delete a specific row, which is employee number 1008. Okay. Where employee number equals to 1008 means that we will only delete 1 record for 1 row, which is employee number 1008. Okay. So click now run. So we have one row deleted. Take note that in Oracle, you cannot recall the deleted row. Okay, so that is permanent. So let us now check the records of our table. So as you can see, we have now 7 rows records again, or 7 records, and the employee number 1008 is no longer existing in our table. Okay, so that is deleted. So you should be very careful in deleting table, because if you will omit the word clause example, so if you will type only delete from employee, okay, so what will happen if you will not type the word clause? So it means that all records in your table will be deleted. So let us test. So delete from employee. Click now run. Okay, so 7 rows deleted. Okay, so let us check. Select. So you can see no data found. So we don't have records already because we deleted all records in your table. Okay, so our clause will be used if you want to delete a specific row or rows. Okay, so you should be very careful. Okay, so these are the 3 DML statements using Oracle Apex. Okay, so I hope that you learned something from this video. Thank you. See you to my next video.